Hi friends, we are back here again with our panel of cricket crazy analysts. I have with me Jamal Modi, Koteshwar Rao, Jimil Patel, Anoop Kannur, and our founder and CEO Varad Vaichal. Friends, welcome, and we are here today to talk about one of the highlights of the cricket calendar year, the Boxing Day Test. Australia take on Pakistan tomorrow at Melbourne, and with the series being led by Australia one up, the most obvious question: can Pakistan actually do something in the second test? Can they bounce back? I'll start with Anoop. What do you feel Pakistan can do to change the course of the series?
See, this is the most strangest question I have to answer ever. Pakistan, as late, has not been a team which has been consistent in Test cricket. Forget about winning the match moments; they have not won a single session as well. So it will be very tough to say that Pakistan will definitely win the second test match. But yes, speaking about bouncing back, they do have the players with the ability to bounce back. But it's up to the players how they perform on the given day. And that's the reason I think that Pakistan is an underdog going tomorrow at the Boxing Day test match.
Well, that seems to be the overwhelming feeling. Jimil, I would like you to, add your points here as to what can Pakistan do in the second test.
Yeah, so adding to the Anoop Sir's opinion, yeah, I do agree with him that Pakistan do not play up to the mark in the first test, but whatever happened in the first test, it is all done and dusted. But now they have to start from the fresh. Like they have announced also that 12 member squad today morning, I guess. So in which they have made a couple of changes. They added Mohammad Rizwan in place of Sarfaraz Ahmad. So so that will be a key change, I guess. So they are on its way to make a comeback. So I do have a little bit of feeling that they are planning something for the Boxing Day test match to bounce back in that.
Well, history doesn't seem to be favoring Pakistan. They have won just 4 out of 37 tests in Australia. And I believe in Melbourne, they have won twice out of the 10 matches they have played, but that was way back in 79 and 81. Varad, my question to you. Well, I believe Australia seems to be in a belligerent mood to dominate. What do you say?
Yes, I mean it's a champion team. It's more than a champion, man. They have got so much depth. I mean, in the bowling department, they have got Cummins, Stark, Hazelwood. These guys have been playing in the last 6 years. And the batting department, they have got Smith, Labuschagne. I mean, it's a complete package. They are not dependent on any single individual. I mean, what do you want? I would like to say Pat Cummins' side is compared to Ricky Ponting's era. I mean, see, Pat Cummins won WTC final, now World Cup. I mean, he's a perfect leader. He's everyone's buddy. I mean, what you want from a captain is someone who can stand tall. And Cummins is like that one. I mean, gelling the team is not easy, and not in Australia because they have got ego clashes. Because earlier we witnessed what happened with that sandpaper gate and all that stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm not going to that. But most importantly, Pat Cummins is the key. He knows how to handle the players, and I am 100% sure Aussies will win it. Just like they won against, they retained the Ashes 2-2 all. They will win the series.
Koteshwar, would you like to add something here?
Yeah,
Anything which you can say stands out for Australia?
yeah. Australia has been in good form, and I mean, Pat Cummins. Everyone opposes generally for keeping a bowler as a captain, but Pat Cummins has proved it wrong. He has won 3 trophies as captain, and And the bowling, we cannot talk about the bowling at all. They are in absolute lethal form. I mean, Nathan Lyon just completed his 500 wickets in Test cricket, and the other three pacers, they are the best trio in the world in my opinion, in the world in Test cricket. And I think they will repeat the same again what they have been doing since many years. And obviously, Australia will pick this win.
Well, there is an undercurrent. I agree with Koteshwar here. I mean, there is an undercurrent of, there's a lackluster attitude that seems to stem from the Pakistani players. I mean, right from the time they landed in Australia, where there was nobody to receive them, plus the fact that they brought in a squad of 20, it seemed that they did not have any idea as to the whom to include in the playing 11. So there seems to be a chaos right from the start of the tour. So definitely, if we look at the situation on paper, Australia seems to be in a much dominant position.
Yes, I mean, Pakistan has been missing few key players. I mean, Nashin Shah, who has been the best bowler since Asia Cup and before that, has been ruled out with shoulder injury. And their spinner mains Abrar Ahmed has been ruled out with some injury too. So I mean, there have been blows, but I mean, not picking Harish Rauf for Australia. I mean, the pitches in Australia are very offer very pace and good bounce. So having Haris Rauf in the squad would have been a great, I
Uh,
mean, addition.
Actually,
But I think
I would like to interrupt. Actually, Harris Roff, there's some controversy behind that because Harris Roff didn't wanted to play. He wanted to play Big Bash BBL, which is happening at the current moment. And he was saying there were statements, there were sources like why to bowl 10 to 15 hours per day when I can bowl four hours and then dollars and $1 million and all that stuff. So Harris Roff's what we call situation is completely different. Nasim Shah was injured. So see, Pakistan have that. See, I would like to add a bit. No offense to Anoop and Jimil to all the Pakistani fans. See, Ramit Raja was the chairman, then he was sacked. Nazam Sethi was the chairman, but again he was sacked. Dhaka Ashraf now is the chairman. So he's again making changes. He's again making his people happy and all that stuff. So it's so much circus happening. I mean, what will happen? You remove Babar Azam from the squad, you bring in Rizwan into the playing 11, you drop Sarfraz Ahmed, who scored 150 odd runs against New Zealand in the 2022 Test series. I mean, there's so much imbalance in the team. How will you win Test series? How will you create a name in the world cricket? It's very simple in my words. The administration should be very nice. See, Cricket Australia also is not that much good, but they also have some problems. Even BCCI has some problems, but they perform. The management, everything goes perfectly. Here, Pakistan, I mean, they have such a huge pedigree. They were 1992 World Cup winners. They have won big Test matches. But now at the moment, now again elections are going to happen, and then again a new chairman. I mean, post chairman in the span of 1 year. I mean, what is happening? I mean, it's completely jokes full of circus, to be honest.
Yeah, and added to the bowling was Khurram Shahzad, who took 5 wickets in the test. I believe he's also been ruled out because of some injury. So that further, thins the bowling lineup. So you have Shaheen Afridi, who has been a bit indifferent in terms of the bowling performance in the first test. So do they have do they have an ample lineup? Do they have the right lineup, or even the players to actually pose a challenge to Australia?
Anup
Modi
ji,
ji?
आप बताइए.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think, let me go, or Anup ji, are you going?
no, Jenil, you continue.
Okay. I think Pakistan's batting is a major concern for me because apart from Babar Azam, there was no like some solid batsman in their lineup. And currently, since a very long time, since the World Cup, Babar Azam has been in a very poor form. So that has created a big issue in their batting lineup. And in the bowling lineup, as said, the injuries have been a major concern, and as well as the form of Shaheen Shah Afridi. So both of this fixture is hurting Pakistan very badly. And on the other side, Australia is in some tremendous form currently. So I think that is the reason Australia is currently dominating. And I think it will
Uh,
continue in the second test as well.
Right. Anup, my question to you has the fact that Babar Azam has been removed from captaincy and he has to play under a junior player, Shah Masood. Do you think it has made, I mean, is it affecting him? Is it affecting his performance? Not to mention the fact that they did very badly in the World Cup.
No, captainship has nothing to do with Babar Azam because Pakistan has tested him 4 years with the captainship role. And in 4 years, his performance, if we measure it, it's not up to the mark. So it was high time that Pakistan looked into a new player as a captain, and also captainship to some extent was affecting his batting as well. That's the reason he gave up captainship in order to concentrate on his batting lineup. And in order to what everyone spoke about Pakistan, one fact remains still intact about Pakistan, that Pakistan is a very funny and unpredictable team. Which team will occur on which day, that no one in the world of cricket has ever been predicted. So you can't ever rule out Pakistan. They might give themselves a chance to win a test match, not the series I am saying, but at least a test match in the series as well.
That I have to agree. You know, it's when you least expect Pakistan to perform, they are usually at their best. Saying that, Jimil, uh, the bowling remains a concern. You know, it is going to be a problem. So, why do you think Hassan Ali was left out? I mean, he has a bit of uh, he has compared to the other players. I mean, he's played around what 21, 22 tests. If you look at the lineup, hardly most of the players have hardly played any tests. There are a few debutants in that squad. Any reason you feel Hassan Ali was left out of the lineup?
Ab- Absolutely, like I can agree with that. That why they left out Hassan Ali in the first test match itself. But they got the result. Like their bowling was so poor in the first test match. So then they realized that they need someone who has experience in playing in Australia. So now they have added the Hassan Ali's name in that 12 players name squad in the for the Boxing Day test match. And if we talk about the whole bowling lineup of the Pakistan, so talking about that debutant, Amir Jamal, who has performed magnificently and taking a 7 wickets in the first test match. So Amir Jamal was the standout bowler for the Pakistan. Yes, Sain Shah Afridi seemed to be looked to be out of touch while bowling in the first test, but I think so. He will make a great comeback in the heading into the Boxing Day Test match, and by adding Hassan Ali's name into the squad, I think so that they will give him a chance in the playing 11 also, and Hassan Ali will make impact by using his experience for playing in Australia, and to accompany these two bowlers, they also have that Mir Hamza and or some other bowlers also like Salman Ali Aga. So I think so that now their bowling lineup is a little bit great as compared to the first test match.
I would like to add something. Generally, when we speak of Pakistan pacers, we speak about high paces. I mean, they used to bowl in 150s and high 140s, but when you see in the first test, they are bowling in mid 130s, and maximum Amar Jamal, I think, touched 140 once or twice. That's it. I mean, as Pakistan ex cricketers are saying that they are not seeing any pacers. I mean, who can bowl at high pace? They are not seeing it in their domestic cricket too. I mean, it's a point to be noted. The
Yeah,
pace has been
actually.
decreased.
Yeah, Actually, Koteshwar, Jimil, Suresh Sir, Jenil, and Anoop Sir, whatever I just said at the moment, like three to four administration chairmen are being changed. I mean, there is a lot of insecurity. I would like to say that Pakistan, even there are some sources which said that Pakistan is going to ban Pakistan cricket board. I mean, it's not going to work. And if you talk about Hassan Ali, there was some sort of politics behind his non-inclusion in the first test match. Because see, Babar Azam and Hassan Ali are very good friends. In the interviews also they have said that, and also Hassan Ali can also contribute with the bat. I mean, 30 odd runs or 25 to 30 runs are also very sufficient in Test cricket. See, Pakistan, they have got Shaheen Afridi, they have got everything they have got, but they lack the attitude and the intent, which is very important. See, test cricket tests your character. It's not like it's a 20 over game where you can go bang, 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 and you can win the match. By one batsman can win the match. Here, everyone needs to contribute. And now the bonding is not there, the camaraderie is not there. How will you win? It's not the question. How will you compete? It's the question. See, if you compete, no, you will win the match. In the first test match, San Masood was at the non-striker's end. He was staying there till. I was thinking that come on, Pakistan will show some fight, but there's a dramatic collapse. I mean, who gets all out at 88, that 90 runs? They lost by 360 runs.
True.
Yep. So let's talk about the Australian bowling lineup. Do you think is Australia unstoppable in Test cricket? My question will be to Koteshwar. What do you think about as you mentioned earlier? What do you think about the dangerous trio in the form of Mitchell Stark, Josh Hazelwood, and Pat Cummins?
I mean, they have been in lethal form since many years, and they have been in good form. We have seen it in the World Cup, and we have seen it in the first Test as well. I mean, they can Stark was providing the initial breaks, and Pat Cummins was as good as he has been in, and Hazelwood has been economical and was accurate in bowling and took the wickets of Sean Masood, and I think.
Yep. Quite well explained. So let's ask Suresh ji. What do you want to say about the lethal Nathan Lyon as he has just completed 500 wickets? What do you see his road ahead?
Well, uh, you know, I think any word of praise, or I think there are very few words to, or rather, there are a number of words which can describe Nathan Lyon. But I one word I would say is the mainstay. You have a lethal pace bowling combination with Cummins, Stark, uh, Hazelwood, etc. But I think that the sting in the bowling comes from the slowest bowler in the lineup. It comes from Nathan Lyon. He has a knack for picking wickets. He's lethal for left-handers. He is, not to say that the effect is less on the right-handers, uh, and he stops the flow of runs. He's an attacking bowler, so that gels with the attitude with which Australia plays cricket. And let's hope we get to see him for a few more years. There are no injuries to him, and I think he will be a Hall of Famer in the future as one of the greatest spinners this generation has seen in cricket.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
actually, Suresh sir, I'd like to add a bit. I'm coming in the middle. No offense to all of you guys. Anup sir, don't take it. We'll talk about Nathan Lyon. See, Nathan Lyon, he played non-stop 100 test matches. Before that, injury happened in Ashes 2023. His ankle was twisted, his leg was still he batted in the Lord's test match. I mean, that shows how much dedication is there. And his recent statement for Ashwin, which he all covered, the articles which he wrote in news articles, he was saying that we can play another for 2 to 3 years. When Pat Cummins is saying that he can play for 2 to 3 years, that means that this WTC cycle he will definitely play. See, it's for 2025, and they always will like, come on, we have to retain the title and make a statement again. And they are making statements again and again only, winning World Cup, T20, WTC final. I mean, they're unstoppable in all the formats. And Nathan Leon is such a character. No, he is the main bowler. See, Stark is a what to call. He's not that dependent. Yeah, he can be successful on a given day, but if he gets flop, no, then there's pressure on Cummins. No doubt he's the captain leader. Then there's pressure on Josh Hazelwood, and then all the eyes is on Nathan Leon. He's the most important for, spinner. and the cricketer in the team. I mean, even Justin Langer, even all the management, you guys must have seen that the test documentary, Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
They used to say that Nathan Leon is our most important critical spinner in the lineup because Nathan Leon, he's someone I would like to say again, like even after a partnership of 100 runs, he's someone who can take 2 to 3 wickets back to back in a short spell of 5 overs. That's a game changer. See, we Indians have Ashwin Jadeja. Australia only have Nathan Leon. That shows that how much faith or trust that they have in Nathan Leon.
Yep, well explained. Anoopji, a very quick intro about David Warner's farewell test series. What do you want to say about him?
David Warner seems to be in love with Pakistan. He is the one who single-handedly scores runs against Pakistan, taking away the match away on the first day itself. So his farewell test series, he will try to make it a memorable one. And that's what my feeling is. And hopefully the Pakistani bowler understands which line and length to ball to Warner. So so as to get him out early and make early inroads into the Pakistani batting lineup, which is very sorry, Australian batting lineup, which is very huge. But David Warner is just in love affair with Pakistan. In 11 matches, he has had some 6 centuries versus them, which is very alarming for the Pakistani bowlers as well.
Yep,
And
true,
everyone hopes that he continues his love affair in this test series, which could be his last one, to be a memorable test series.
true. So,
Well,
Jimil, do
his
you
love
want?
affair will be a nightmare for Pakistan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, a nightmare love affair, you
Yep.
might
Yeah.
say.
Jimil, do you want to add something about David Warner's performance against Pakistan?
Yeah, sure. As Suresh Sir said that David Warner is becoming now nightmare for the Pakistani cricket team. Yes, it's definitely true because as we have seen that he has scored 160 odd runs in the first test. So if the Warner gets the starts or he scored a 50, then he will make sure that that he convert the 50 into 100. So it will be very crucial from the Pakistani's point of view that they can get the early wicket of David Warner so that David Warner cannot form a long partnership with his batting partner Usman Khawaja. So yeah, that's also Pakistani will be looking for a right line and the length to hold out David Warner.
Yep, true, true, true. So let's just take a break before starting the third section of the article. So let's take a break. I will end the meeting and you can send me another one, Varadji, if you can do it.
Yes, actually, if you have a couple of minutes, I have to say about David Warner.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, actually, see, we all have witnessed that what is happening. And Mitchell Johnson, David Warner, there is some personal rivalry. It's not good for the sport. This is not for the Australian cricket, not for world cricket. So David Warner is so pumped up. Like he's like, I want to smash six. Now 4 innings are there for him. 4 centuries in 4 innings. He's so much what you call. वो कहते हैं ना आ गए बहुत so it's not good for the game but in all these things Pakistan is at the mercy so it's a very bad thing to be honest, but that's a sport. And David Warner, see, he hasn't scored runs in England. He's an Australian cricketer. No offense, but he has scored runs. 30, 40, 50, 60 odd runs. He has shown some promise, but not getting those centuries. But he's a character. I am saying the characters are very important in Test cricket to win the matches. And now he's at the back end of the career. He said that he will quit Test cricket. He will focus on white ball and white ball only for T20 World Cup which is in June. So we will talk that later. But see, he's so much determined. He's now in Australia. He's spending some time with his family, having fun with his 3 daughters. So I'm just saying that he is the complete warrior. He's someone who is on a mission. He wants Australia to be the toppest team in all the format, all the three formats. I mean, that is what a champion team is all about. See, if Warner gets failed, then Smith is there. If Smith gets failed, then Labuschagne is there. If Labuschagne is there, Travis is there. So there are 4 to 5. There's a pillar batting lineup. How will Pakistan on earth will win this contest now? Just say me. I'm asking this question to Anoop and Jimil. How will they win? They have got so many. Even Mitchell Marsh is scoring runs, man. Now, the batting sensation. It's impossible to beat Aussies at the moment. We will continue with this question. It's my question. Suresh sir, I took your question
Yeah,
to offense.
Varad.
No,
Varad,
that's okay.
Varad.
We'll be
Actually, we'll
talking
continue.
about the
Anup,
Pakistan. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry, Anu. I'm saying we'll be talking about what's wrong with Pakistan in the next session.
Yep.
So
yes,
we'll
yes.
yeah,
continue
sure,
with this.
sure.
Beginning.
Welcome back, friends. Let's talk about the most obvious question that is floating. What is wrong with Pakistan? I mean, okay, there is this talk about the team selection being right, but let's step out of the cricket field for a second and let us understand what is fundamentally wrong or what is structurally wrong with the Pakistani cricket setup today. My question to Koteshwar, please, your views.
Lot of change in the power. I mean, there has been not consistently there has been fight for the power in Pakistani cricket board, and everyone wants the power. Everyone wants to be in the chairman person. I mean, and also, I mean,
Yes,
Uh,
Anup, I will.
yes, I will continue on what Koteshwar is saying. The unsettled PCB cricket board, which is unable to make decisions based for the benefits of their own cricketers, is the major concern for the downfall. Because changing three chairmen in a span of 1 year from 2021 World Cup is a huge surprise for all the boards. First, it started with Ramiz Raja, then it went to Nazam Shetty, with Sharif Sabade, and now there is no unity in the team as well because some group of people support Babar Azam. They were not happy about Shan becoming captain. So all this political unrest within the PCB has now grown amongst player also, and that's where due to one main reason because no one is guaranteed a place in a team. The other eight player तो पता है कि हमें मैचेस मिल जाएंगे कंटिन्यूअस इवन ड्यू टू आर फेल्यूअर्स तो फिर वो कभी ना कभी एक मैच में तो परफॉर्म कर ही लेगा. But as I said, Pakistan can't win. That is true, but they can spring the surprise. For example, in recent series at home versus Australia, while chasing 500, Pakistan drew the test match batting in the fourth inning. Babar Azam scored in 196 and Mohammad Rizwan scored a century. So you never know which Pakistan team will come on the day. I stick to my statement.
True, I said that before also. Just when the worst is expected from Pakistan, they have a habit of throwing surprises. But I mean, I don't know, the situation they are in right now seems highly unlikely. But let's see. Pakistan is used to throwing some miracles. Varad, any input on the like we were talking about the Pakistan cricket structure, cricket political structure. I think the something seriously lacking there. I mean, obviously, when you don't have anybody to receive your players, when they have to do all the logistics, handle all the logistics, handle the luggage themselves, I'm sure there's something seriously wrong. So, what's happening? What according to you is happening there in the Pakistani cricket setup?
Yeah, just as Anoop Sir said, it's a game of power become now. It's very dirty game to be honest. And what is happening is not good for the game because what will happen? Just like West Indies cricket, they got diminished. They 2023 World Cup they lost out. They lost the they missed out the qualification 2025 also. See, this is very important. See, differences are in every group. It's not like that India, Australia, England they don't have, even Josh Butler has differences, but there was an attitude that statements were like, "Come on, I am going to lead the side again for 2025 Champions Trophy." See, in this case, Babar Azam should have taken that stand. He should have been uh, he should have said that no matter what happens, we have to stick together. See, Pakistan under Ramiz Raja, they became a very good force, a strong force to be honest. 2021 semi-final T20 World Cup, 2022 they almost won the World Cup, T20 World Cup against England final. 2023, what happened? There was a Nazam City was there. And then the WhatsApp chats were like Mr. Inzama Mullah, the greatest batsman, the legendary batter. He was a chief selector. He was resigned. I mean, there's so much chaos. And Babar Azam, he was, and actually we saw that South Africa match also, Pakistan South Africa match. There were some DRS blunders also by umpires. So the luck doesn't favor you, the fortune doesn't favor the brave. So it's not happening. And in my opinion, I would like to say the last thing. Pakistan is on the verge, is a very good side. They have got everything, they have got the pace also, but they are not having that intent. See, characters are very important. I am repeating it. This is my third time for another. Characters win you championships. I gave you example of Steve Smith, David Warner, Pat Cummins. Even in England, they had got Ben Stokes. I mean, the greatest all-rounder, flamboyant all-rounder. Even in India, we have got Hardik Pandya. No offense to Jimil, he is a part of the MI. But the characters feel up. There is no character. Where is the all-rounder? Where is the what you call Rizwan? You made him drop for the first match, and then you are bringing him at the expense of Sarfaraz Ahmed. Come on, play two far wicketkeeper batters. Why are you not doing that gamble? Why are you not taking that risk? The series is on the line. See, such decisions have to be taken if you want to win. If you don't want to win, then just play the match. And if you win, and then it's over then.
But I have a question here. Pakistan Cricket Board has always been in a situation of turmoil. Petty fights. The problems have actually remained the same. Lack of infrastructure, lack of a mental conditioning of players, handling of players is exceptionally poor. There is always a fight for the seat, for the board seat. This has been going on since I guess Pakistan has started playing test matches. What has gone wrong? What has gone even worse now? Jamil, my question to you is, why is it worse than before? What are the factors which has actually made it worse than before? Because all these things have been there from the very beginning, with Pakistan
Yeah,
cricket.
I think as Varad mentioned clearly, it is. I think nothing is favoring them currently. That in World Cup there was one meme, Kudrat ka Nizam, Kudrat ka Nizam. Currently there is no Kudrat ka Nizam going on with them. So I think that is the main reason they are. There is just a like for Babar Azam, it was just a short span of time when he was not in good form. Before that, in Asia Cup, that Nepal match, he scored 150. Before that as well, of course, he has been a consistent player against the associate nations only, but still he was the number one ODI player on record. But currently he is not able to score any runs. The other batsman, Mohammad Rizwan, who has been brought into the Test side, which will be a big turnaround. He can be a big turnaround, like what Rishabh Pant used to play for India. So I think that can be a changing point for Pakistan.
Well, let's hope so. Um, we'll move to the next section. Jenil, please
Yeah.
continue.
So talking about the ICC World Test Championship at stake, Pakistan was number one before they lost the first match. But suddenly, after they lost the first match, they were pushed to number three because India also won and Australia also won. So, because of which, I'm asking Anoop ji, what do you think is how critical this series is for Pakistan?
See, in a contest, I guess I am muted. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
audible.
you are audible, Anoop sir.
Yeah. Okay, so, so in contest of the World Test Championship, every series which consists of points are valuable to each and every team, irrespective whether it is India, Pakistan, Australia. But Pakistan, due to their own issues and lack of self-belief, I guess they are dropping down way down in the test cricket. So if like Ranji Trophy, if there is a two-tier test teams at the moment, the top four teams will always consist of India, South Africa, and Australia and England, and the bottom tier Pakistan will find themselves. So this is a sad state for Pakistan, but at the moment, this is the only truth everyone has to go through. Until and unless Pakistan themselves brings out surprise and prove that no, they are like the cornered tigers who really want to show a fight and keep their name in the test legacy. going
But
forward.
I would like to put a point. For example, if we consider India as well, India is also a very strong side in their home conditions. Similarly, Pakistan is also very good at their home conditions. They can win
Nahin,
matches at their home. They just need to draw or just not lose consistent matches in the overseas series, which can put
Jen,
them in the top four position.
Jenil,
Yeah, Jenil.
just Jenil, just a moment to
Yeah,
just counter your point. India has not lost a test series in India since 2012.
yeah,
On the other hand, Pakistan recently got a 3-0 thrashing, the worst defeat record against England in their own conditions in the last World Test Championship cycle, followed by the drubbing of Australia 1-0, which their position in the last World Test Championship went from number 2 to number 7 drastically. So on the other hand, we see that India are more consistent now in the SENA countries, having won in Australia 2 times, second time with the almost a B or a C string side. So, but Pakistan, due to their political conflicts and player unrest, they don't seem to be comparing them with India right now seems a question for me.
okay, Varajji.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Actually, if you see now, Australia is at fifth position. Their 41.67 percentile is there. The Aussies, they lost two matches. They won two. They drawn one. So if you have a look, no, say Pakistan is in a much better place. They're at number two position. Even if they draw the test match, their percentile won't go that much down. So the pressure is on Australia also because see, Australia, their next test series is against West Indies. No doubt that's a very easy series because seven contracted players they say that we are not playing. That's the what you call beauty of West Indies cricket. They are just saying literally we are not playing. And selectors also they say okay, no issues. You will take the second string shot. So coming back to the main question, see, Australia, it's a very whatever important. See, Pakistan has the surprise element. I mean, see, even if a batsman like Shan Masood, if he stays tall in the first innings, just now I mentioned, if he says that I'm going to score 130, 140, then all of a sudden 350 runs should be scored. And if a couple of good wickets are fallen at the start, then there will be pressure. So Pakistan, they have to make sure that they maintain the pressure, they maintain the tempo, because one bad phase can spoil all the hard work. It's simple as that. Because Australia is in a very very strong position because they are playing in their home. It's what you call. And see, if you have a look at India's Australia's next home season, which is in 2024, India is going to come again. BGT, we have got that craze will be there. So Australia will be aware that they have to make the most of this remaining four test matches and win the because India is the only team. I mean, see, England had won the Ashes in 2000 and it was in way back in let me have a go 2009 if I'm not 2010. After that, no one has beaten them. England has done Australia, South Africa in 2016. So India वो बहुत टफ जाएगा. So Australia they have to it said वो हिंदी में कहते हैं ना जो शेर रहता है उसको ज्यादा टेंशन रहता है सामने वाला कैसे भी हरा देगा. That's Pakistan for us in simple language. पाकिस्तान इज अनप्रिडिक्टेबल जैसे अनूप सर ने कहा कि वो किसी को भी हरा सकते किसी से भी हार सकते इवन दे लॉस्ट अगेंस्ट जिम्बाब्वे आल्सो couple of times in the last couple of years but still it was like it doesn't matter for us so Pakistan is Pakistan so let's hope for a brilliant contest and even contest see because I would like to say one important thing we are witnessing a lots and lots of leagues in the next 3 to 4 months we have got 7 leagues in the place SC20 is there ILT20 is there Super Smash even Bangladesh PSL is there and our prestigious IPL and Mr. Our honorary BCCI, they have decided to launch C10 also. And American League is also going on. I mean, इतने सारे लीग है यार टेस्ट क्रिकेट खत्म ना हो जाए पाकिस्तान को जीतना चाहिए we want a competition अगर पाकिस्तान सिर्फ compete तो कर दो but that's important for the game
Yes.
of cricket इतना अच्छा it's such a beautiful game यार टेस्ट क्रिकेट जो है अपना सबका इतना 5 दिन उनको मेहनत करनी पड़ती है दिमाग का खेल स्ट्रेटेजी अपनानी पड़ती है और तब जाके तुम जीतते हो ना तो T20 का क्या है बैंग बैंग जाओ मारते जाओ खत्म हो जाता है गेम T10 तो बहुत ही it's a worst game to be honest I
Yep.
don't like T10 I followed for a couple of years but actually it was like I saw it's what is happening you are making flat pitches, थोड़ा तो competitive करो. So coming back to the main WTC, Australia it will be pressure Australia, but the more pressure Australia, the more they can outclass the opposition.
Yes, exactly. Well explained. So जैसा
one more, just a one single point to add on to only Varad, just to meet the facts right. वरद अगली बार से इंडिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया 5 टेस्ट मैच की सीरीज होने वाली है.
Yes, yes,
फोर
certainly.
नहीं होने.
कोई
फोर.
बात नहीं, 5-0
फोर
से
नहीं.
हराएंगे.
हाँ 5-0 जीतेंगे.
5-0 से जीते.
ठीक है. सो जैसा वरद जी ने बोला अभी कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया काफ़ी ज़्यादा डोमिनेटिंग कर खेल रहा है, और स्पोर्ट्स में कभी भी अगर कोई टीम एकदम ही डोमिनेटिंग करने लगे तो देखने में बिल्कुल भी मज़ा नहीं आता. सो माय क्वेश्चन टू जिमिल इज, looking at the defending champions Australia and their unbeatable streak versus Pakistan, what do you think they will look after for tomorrow?
Like is it's as simple as that. Just go and win that test match, because it's a do or die test match for the Pakistan to stay alive in that this 3 match test series. If they will lost this test, then they will be 2-0. So there will be no chance for them to come back. So of course this test match is as important as a point of view to the World Test Championship cycle, but also as equally important to stay alive in that test series. So now Pakistan have nothing to lose. So from here on, they will just look after to just win every single moment and every single session, and most importantly, to look that little key battles. So from that, you will win a single session. So yeah, that's all that Pakistan will look to go all out for that second Boxing Day test match.
Yep, well said. As Pakistan have nothing to lose apart from the series. So, yes, Suresh ji, let's move ahead with the pitch and conditions.
Yeah, okay. My basic understanding is that the pitch will remain true to the, to the batsmen and the bowlers. It seems that the pitches, they generally tend to be consistent for the swing bowlers, usually for the entire duration of the test match, and they get early purchase, uh, in the first session. So I would say probably the team which wins the toss would look to bowl first to try and impose a sense of to try to win that session, and henceforth create a scenario wherein they can capitalize on the if they're able to take wickets, so they're able so they'll like to capitalize on that positives, taking early wickets. Any other views on this, Koteshwar? What do you think, pitch
Yeah,
conditions?
I think whoever wins the toss wants to bat first. I mean,
Yes, sir.
the first session is going to be tough, but if they cross that session, if they reach the session without losing any wickets or with a loss of 1 or 2 wickets, they can reach a good score till the end of the day, batting to the after lunch sessions. And the pitch conditions it is a good pitch, and there is a forecast of rain throughout the 5 days. So I mean, there will be overcast conditions throughout the 5 days. So there will be help for bowlers throughout the 5 days, and there will be better for spin bowlers. And Nathan Lyon can come into play in the fourth and fifth day when Australia can bowl in the fourth innings. So I mean, whoever wins the toss will bat first, in my opinion.
Okay,
See,
just adding on here, talking about the pitch conditions. This is an open question to all the panel members. Is there? I mean, obviously Nathan Lyon is a given. He will be there in a test squad, irrespective of what the pitch and weather conditions are. But my question to the panel is, who is Pakistan going to bring in as the spin option? Do you see Nawaz
Pakistan.
coming in?
I think they have announced Sajid Khan as the spinner in the 12-man squad. And they
Okay,
have someone from the Pakistan has confirmed that Sajid Khan will definitely be a part of the 11. He is a off spinner. I think he will
right.
be a part of the test.
See,
I see.
what I see about the Melbourne cricket pitch, that it's the pitch which I am muted again. I
No,
guess.
no, you are audible. We are taking audio from
Okay,
WhatsApp. You
okay.
can go ahead.
So what I see as a general pitch in Melbourne, it's a batting pitch basically for the first 2 day, and on the second and third day, the spinner starts to get purchased. It is inevitable from the fact that during the last series, Ashwin and Jadeja got 8 wickets among them when India won the famous MCG test under Rahane. So the role of spinners would be important starting from the second and third day onwards, where the pitch will start to wear and tear a little. But initially, it will be a good batting surface. So that team winning first, if Tetan choose to bat first, will like to score around 350 to 400 runs, just to shut the other team out of the contest.
But Anubhai,
That's
do you see Pakistan scoring 350, 400, if I may? I mean, I don't want to sound, negative on this, but
no, 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 no. See, I say they can believe that they can do so. If Imamullah can observe 264 balls for scoring 64 runs, so if every Pakistan batter on average can observe ball on the and then the pitch becomes conducive for batting, they can obviously set up runs because now the pride for them is at stake. That's what I am saying.
Yep.
so any other changes in the? I mean, Australia, I believe, is talking about keeping the same team. They're not making any changes, I believe. So
They don't
final
need
11
to,
for
I think.
Pakistan. Final 11 for Pakistan. Question to the panel: who comes in?
Final
Who goes
11
out?
Final 11 will be no change. Only Sajid Khan and in place of Thuram Shehzad, I guess Hassan Ali comes in. Less,
They have
less,
announced the 12. They already
and
announced the 12 members who are going to play tomorrow. I mean,
Right.
every person will be same except one of Hassan Ali and Mir Hamza will play the test.
And also Mohammad Rizwan will play in place of Sarfaraz.
Sarfraz.
That's already, I believe, decided. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, in Pakistan, no matter what combination they play, no, they can create what we call disturbance. They can create some panic. The morning session, just as all the panel members just said at the moment, Jenil said, the morning session will be very critical. I am sensing that Aussies will bat first, and even if they don't bat, no, Pakistan, see, Australia is such a team, no, they can bundle out Australia in the first session also. I mean, we can see the power, the sheer pace of Stark, Cummins, and Hazelwood. I mean, they're so pumped up, they're so much determined. So the first season is really going to be important. And if we see the playing 11, no, I am saying you again, Abdullah Shafiq, he needs to play attacking. See, Shan Masood is someone like we earlier talked also. He can bat. He can face 300 balls. He can score 100 runs. See, that is what you require in Test cricket. It's not like you have to score 60, 70 strike rate. See, in our India, there was Sehwag. He used to be nightmare for even for the likes of Braitley also. He also used to fear. He used to play attacking cricket more than 100 strike rate. That is to create an impact. And our famous cricket expert, Akash Chopra used to bat with him. So you know how the things used to be. So one has to be the enforcer and one has to be the aggressor. It's simple as that. In ODI as well, in T20 as well, one has to play the anchor role and one has to do the bang bang. It's not going to be both be into the pressure. Then it's trouble and trouble only. So if we look at Pakistan, Shan Masood, it's an opportunity. It's a dream opportunity for someone like Shan Masood. He has a chance to silence the critics because his place in the team was also questionable. But now and his contract was graded from grade D to grade A now to be also something like that. So it says that the team doesn't believe in himself. But if he scores a century, then he can get the respect. See, respect is everything. Cummins has that respect. Even Ponting had, or South Africa's Graeme Smith had, Virat Kohli had, Rohit Sharma now has, even Rahane had the same respect. Ben Stokes is like the what you call the king of England, a Test cricket team. Baseball, which you all say, it's all about getting the respect of the team. Because I would like to conclude in a short. See, a captain can't win you matches. It is a team. Just like I have you guys, right? You work, then only it all happens. But just it's all it's same because a team wins you championships. A player can win you some sort of matches. No offense to guys, you're performing exceptionally well, and you will continue to do that. I'm there for you. So I rest my case. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Actually,
Yeah,
wanted to
Shan
just,
ask.
Masood.
just sorry, just before moving away from this topic, no one spoke about is the horrendous fielding done by Pakistan.
Yeah, but
Leave
that
Yeah,
is
aside batting and
that is
bowling.
their
I
Uh,
don't
rituals.
think
They are
अनूप भाई
for
उसका कुछ कर सकता है कुछ कोई भी.
Uh,
वो
That
तो
is their
उनके
no, no,
tradition, you know.
That is that is left to
because
God.
when you speak of Pakistan, is the takeaway. I mean, it's a
That is
given.
yeah,
only
They will
left to
feel
God. I
that
don't think
way.
because
so anybody
everyone
can do.
is speaking about their batting woes and bowling woes. I just wanted to highlight that their fielding woes are much more than that.
Probably
Just to
we
give
don't want to
Warner
touch that
report.
topic because we don't see any scope of improvement there.
No, no,
Ac-
just saying. Because if they
Point.
want to really
Very
win and
that's
make a point, their fielding has
very
to
true.
be top notch.
True.
Don't drop simple
Actually,
catches like
Absolutely.
actually, I have to
yeah.
add something. Shan Masood has scored a double hundred in the practice game against Australia 11.
yeah,
Right.
that's
I
where
mean,
he ended his series well.
if he can score 100 of that runs in the second test, then Pakistan can be in a good position. He has the
Uh,
responsibility now as a captain. I mean,
you know,
so hope. I mean,
I have a slightly divergent view on there. We are all focusing about that one batsman scoring that 100. Let it be Babar Azam, let it be Imam, let it be you spoke about Masood, but frankly, the way things are with Pakistan, it's even if there is a guy scoring 100, you need at least a couple of more batsmen to back them up, which doesn't seem to be the scenario. So
For
I
sure,
mean,
because of their young side.
probably instead of it's talking about, I mean, obviously, one can understand the point of Masood leading by example. He can score that century. He needs to score a century or a double century to express his dominance, his leadership. Babar Azam to express the fact that he's come back. But again, it has to be at least 3 to 4 batsmen scoring good amount of runs. Otherwise, the effort will be wasted. Again, I mean, it will not. It will come to a knot. An effort of a single player doing exceptionally well would still come to a knot.
Yep. So as we already discussed, anybody wants to give the entire
Just
playing 11
just
for both teams. Yeah,
Just a moment on Masood. Even though he scored 201 versus that Prime Minister 11, the Prime Minister 11 scored for 200 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. So the question is not about Masood scoring against the Prime Minister 11. Question is whether their bowlers are able to take 20 wickets or not. Because in order to win a test match, a team has to take 20 wickets, which is applicable to all, including Australia and Pakistan. That's what I want to say on San Masood. So
Right.
replicating that performance will be only dependent on bowling and fielding. As a batter, he can score 300 runs, not an issue.
Well, I just hope the Pakistan players have more confidence in themselves than we have on them.
Because yes,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, they have to play. We can only share our thoughts and
Yes,
points
it
of view.
is.
दिल दिल पाकिस्तान बजा दो.
Yeah,
तो
पहले टेस्ट
खेलेंगे
में तो
शायद.
बजाया था.
yeah. So guys, we will have a dream 11. So all of you, the dream 11 fans, we will give you the best 11. So I will say the dream 11. So, first of all, opening will be done by David Warner, number one David Warner, Usman Khwaja, Steve
Yeah.
Smith, Manas Labuschagne. Then we have got Mohammad Rizwan, wicketkeeper. And in the bowling department, we have got Shaheen Afridi, Mitchell Stark, Patrick Cummins, and in the pace department, we have got who is there? Khurram Shehzad is there, if I'm not wrong. Khurram
But
No,
Shehzad,
he is
he is
injured.
No,
not
He's
there.
out.
Kuram
he's
Sharan.
injured.
he's
Amir
injured. Okay,
Jamal,
so
I just
Amer
saw. He
Zaman.
took the
Amir Jamal, Amir Jamal is at number 9, and then I am taking Pakistan's fast bowlers because see, Babar Azam is not that dependable, not that consistent. And his not form is very scratchy. He's getting the starts, but he's not scoring the runs. That's why Lavishan over Babar Azam because Lavishan is someone who can bat all the day. He's such a batsman. Actually, he's 20 and he can bat another 6 to 7 years. And coming back to, and I'm taking Nathan Leon as a spinner and Fahim Ashraf as an all-rounder, not Mitchell Marsh, because Mitchell Marsh is
Fahim
someone.
Ashraf is not there in the 11.
Yeah.
He has been dropped from the second test. Fahim Ashraf.
Oh, so who's the all-rounder there? Spinner?
Mitchell Marsh. I
Sun-
think Mitchell Marsh can play the role of
Yeah,
all-rounder.
Or
actually, see,
Salman Ali Aga.
yeah, actually, we need 4 to 5 guys from Pakistan. So we will just revise to all the guys who are viewers. Warner, Khwaja, Labishan, Smith. We have got then Mitchell Stark, Patrick Cummins, Nathan Leon, and for Pakistani we have got Shah. We will take Shan Masood. We will take Mohammad Rizwan, Shaheen Shah Afridi, and Amir Jamal. 7 for combination. And if we want, then we can from Nathan Leon, from Patrick Cummins, we can add another fast bowler or a spinner from Pakistan. Anyone which you like, because Pakistan's what you call any bowler can take 6 to 7 wickets. It's such a pitch. We saw Amir Jamal do a 6 wicket haul. It wasn't that easy. No doubt he was taken to the cleaners. I mean, considering 100 runs and taking any wickets is what you call, it's a very not that good one. So, guys, Suresh sir, I would like you to conclude our meeting.
Well,
Varad, one more
yeah, please,
point.
Anup.
Just in your dream 11, all the players are fine. But what I think the dark horse for Pakistan would be South Shatil, a left-hander
Yes.
Elidan no one is talking about. He has 21 30s in the last 21 test
I
matches.
think he averages
So,
77 in test cricket.
yeah, and he will be the dark horse in the middle order for Pakistan and a good addition to a Dream 11 team. Because if no one plays, he is sure, we are sure that South Shatil might play the answer in and emerge as a hero. Because he is someone who comes from the domestic structure, having scoring thousands of runs in the domestic format as well. That's it.
But in the
Now,
first test, I think Shaud Sakil has been troubled by the short ball. Australians bowl a lot of short balls, and Shaud Sakil failed to counter them.
but conditions do matter, my friend. Pitches are different. Perth is a fast bowling pitch. MCG pitch conditions will be different.
Yep, I think everything is
Well,
all
Koteshwar, I think
discussions are
let's be
sorted. Yeah.
positive. As
Okay.
per, you know,
Okay.
I mean, let's give some credit to the Pakistani players there. I mean,
Okay.
we I think we just kind of written them off for the second test. So let's not do that. We know these guys can be dangerous when the chips are
Okay.
down. So I will stand by Anoop here because for the simple reason that let's be a little more positive for
Okay.
Pakistan.
Okay. Yes, so Suresh, can you please conclude?
Yeah, I think great insights from the entire panel here. It seems that the dice is loaded very much in favor of Australia. Saying that, we've been saying this again and again. You can risk writing off Pakistan, and they will just bounce back at the most unexpected moment from the most unexpected quarter from the most unexpected players. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Fingers crossed, and I would just hope for more positivity for Pakistan.
Yes, any
Nil
last words,
Pakistan.
Varad? Nil Pakistan, okay.
Yeah, actually, so guys, this is our second video. First one was we got a good response from our beloved Jenil Modi's account, so YouTube account. So you can subscribe to Jenil Modi's account and mine also. So guys, let's be optimistic. We want test cricket. That's more important to us. Pakistan needs to compete. I want a competition. I want a character. I want a context between the teams. No doubt, Aussies are favorites. They are 100% favorites. 100% odds are in their favor. So we have to just hope that test match goes to the fifth day, not in the third or fourth day, because I said, leagues are increasing, the money is going there, and if sponsors, the stakeholders, if they decide no that it's time up, we are not investing in your game, our game will be over, and we have got no option. We are the part of ICC or any other board members or anything. So just hope it's a good contest. Then let's hope that Baba scores a double century. Come on, I want Australia to have that some
Okay.
sort of all that. Even I'm a die-hard Australian fan, yeah. But I want Pakistan to
Let's
compete.
back Pakistan this time.
Yes,
Yeah, but I just hope
This
Varad,
time for Pakistan.
Australia Also, the test official. If you look at 5 days, the test would end on 30th. But just get a feeling that Australia will be partying from 28th itself after the third day. Uh, so, well,
Early New Year.
positive. Let's all be positive for Pakistan.
Yes. We all hope
Yes,
Pakistan wins unless India doesn't lose. So bye bye. See you everybody, and
Yeah.
see you in the next video. Do like and subscribe the channel.